How's it going, everybody? Thank you for RCInsight here, and the set images for the upcoming LEGO City Stuntz March 2023 sets have just dropped. There are going to be 4 new stunt sets coming out. They were revealed through the instructions app, and 1414 Falcon Fan has posted them on his Instagram. So I'm going to be going over them in this video and my thoughts. I wanted to get this out to you guys right away, so let's just dive right into these sets. So the first one here is the Dunk Stunt Ramp Challenge. Now this apparently has 144 pieces and is going to retail for $20 in the United States. And for that price point and the piece count here, it's not all that bad. If you take a look at some of these images, it looks like it has multiple configurations here. One where this hoop is facing upwards and you can jump over it or you can jump through it, whatever that may be. And another where it's sideways and you have to go through it horizontally. So I like the colors here. The build itself is kind of unique. Clearly these stunt sets are doing well for LEGO as they keep making them. And as far as this goes in terms of the overall stunts builds we've got so far, I kind of like this one. I think it's a little bit different and a little bit more interesting, but ultimately it's not the type of set that is for me. Then we have the Stunt Truck and Ring of Fire Challenge, and supposedly, again, this is 479 pieces and is going to be $50 in the US, and that is thanks to falconbricks.com that we have the piece count and the prices. And if that is indeed the price and piece count for the set, then I think that's actually really quite good. I really, really like this truck build. I think it looks great. It's just a fun enough combination of colors. I like the angles that we've got going on here for the pink stripe, and just enough kind of wacky over the topness to fit the stunts theme while still being a cool truck design that I really, really like this, especially at that price point. Unfortunately, I already have the stunts truck set from a couple years ago, and it was one of the only stunt sets that I actually liked. So I just can't justify getting another one, but I actually like this one a lot more, and I kind of wish I would have waited for it because, yeah, it looks really cool, and I love this truck build, and it's at a much, much better price point. Then we have the Spinning Stunt Challenge, which supposedly has 117 pieces and is $34, and this one is just much, much pricier. Now, this is a little bit of a cool mechanic where these loops can obviously spin and change their height and angle. I think that's kind of neat, but for the amount of pieces that we are getting here and that price point, especially because this doesn't really feel like anything particularly new for these stunt sets, there's just no way that I feel this is worth it. I mean, these are very play-oriented sets with the wind-up bikes and all that sort of stuff, and I guess if you're playing with it like it's a Hot Wheels or something like that, then it might be pretty cool, but I don't know. There's so little here. Quite honestly, there's so little here. The price is just way too much again for this one. Finally, we have the Ultimate Stunt Riders Challenge, which apparently has 385 pieces and is going to retail for $90 in the United States, which is, again, insanely expensive. Now, it seems that these loop pieces are just ridiculously expensive because the last Stunts wave we got 2 sets with those loop pieces, and both of them were also ridiculously overpriced. I really like the loop in this transparent blue. I think it looks great, and if I were going to buy a set with the loop in it, I think this would be the one I would get because I really didn't like the cheaper option for the loop set last year. It was the big set that was way too expensive that I thought was actually decent, and I do like what's going on here. The UFO up at the top here is kind of fun on this build, and I like this tower build quite a bit. I like the color scheme. I like the design. I think it's a pretty fun build, all things considered. But this other ramp in here just kind of feels tacked on and unnecessary. Like we've already got a bunch of stuff like that, and I feel like it just makes this set more expensive than it needs to be. It could have just been the blue loop-de-loop with this UFO tower section, and maybe it would have been slightly cheaper. Nevertheless, it is still just way too expensive, as cool as some of it might be, and though this is probably my second favorite of this wave after the truck set, like the previous Stunts waves, it's just really not for me because it's super play heavy in a way that I will never really play with them. The builds feel often empty because of that, and they're just ridiculously expensive. But with that said, these are the 4 new sets that we can expect on March 1st for the LEGO City Stuntz wave. It's going strong for 3 years straight, so let me know what you guys think about these sets in the comments down below and the Stunts theme in general. Do you really like it? Is this something you're into? Clearly it's doing well for LEGO, so there must be some people out there buying these sets, and I'd love to know your thoughts on that. I'm going to leave this video here, though. If you liked it, click the like button down below. It is a great way for you to show your support and let me know that you like these kind of videos. Subscribe for more content like this, LEGO news videos, reviews, speed builds, all that sort of stuff I have on my channel. So if that interests you, check it out and subscribe so you can be notified as soon as those videos come out. And with all that said, I want to just thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.